Hey guys, what's going on? April 22nd, Friday, 9:51 a.m. here in New York. Coming off yesterday's kind of nasty decline. We were above the EMA ribbon and things were looking pretty good. But Jay Powell came on the air and said some hawkish statements, stating that he would do whatever necessary to get inflation back to his target rate of 2%. Now, if the CPI is at 8% and he's trying to get it down to 2%, the market interprets that as a hawkish statement, meaning he might have to raise interest rates more than previously expected. So that brought the market down and Bitcoin down with it. This daily candle from the top to the bottom of the wick was a 7.3% decline and below the EMA ribbon. Certainly not what we wanted to see. If we're checking out the 4-hour chart, this cluster of 4-hour candles is the daily wick below our support line. You could see here yesterday, we wicked right at the line and then recovered. These three candles from this peak down to this trough, what represented that 7% decline. So here we are bouncing along once again. Interesting. I posted this on ChartSmart earlier today. This is the Nasdaq, or the QQQ, which tracks the Nasdaq price. This is a head and shoulders pattern. The head being this large oval here, semicircle, and the shoulders being this guy and this guy. This is the neckline. The neckline of head and shoulders are attached by two armpits. They're low points, which is right here, number one, and right here, number two. You put a trend line attaching the armpits, and it forms the neckline. Now, head and shoulders patterns are inherently bearish, meaning that they break down more often than not. So we'll see what the Nasdaq has in store, but we've seen a nasty decline from the point we are right now down to the neckline. That's a 4.7% decline. So if this trend continues and we hit the neckline, we really want this neckline to hold. As we know, Bitcoin and the Nasdaq have been highly correlated as of late. Not what we want to hear, not what we want to see, but it is what it is. So we have to be realistic in what's going on. So therefore, this neckline is important that it holds. Referencing back at the daily chart, if we do see that decline on the NASDAQ hitting that 5%, more than likely we're going to be testing this lower wick support line. And then, therefore, we'll be in danger of really breaking down. So you get a good view of this on the weekly chart. This bottom line is this lower wick line right here. So you see on the weekly chart, we have our bull flag on the longer term time frames, but we also inside our bull flag we have this bear flag represented by these purple lines here. So as we commence here, this structure needs to hold. Really, this line needs to hold. And let's hope the NASDAQ has some power here to maintain support. Lower lines here, we are 28,000. That's our cycle lows, man. So we are looking okay at the moment, but you could see coming down here and testing this parallel channel support, which we don't want to see break. Our last line in the sand is this 29K, and that's important. So that's what I have my eyes on this morning, the daily chart, the weekly chart, and we'll see what Bitcoin has in store. So I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.